Welcome back. This is the RPA Champion, and in today's video we are going to be learning how to create Power Automate approval workflows. Now, approval workflows are very important. They will allow you to create flows that require somebody's input or some sort of approval from somebody before they can continue and execute the rest of the flow. Let's get right into it and create our own approval workflow from scratch. So the first thing that we are going to do, in this case, we are going to create a flow that is going to be triggered with a click. So let's name our flow. Let's call it Twitter approval flow. Now, to make this extra interesting for you, we are going to make an approval that is going to be posting social media content on our Twitter site. So we will create a flow that searches on Twitter for a specific keyword. We will capture that keyword. We will send ourselves an approval to analyze that tweet that has been posted. If we like it, we are going to hit approve, and if we approve, it will be automatically posted on our Twitter account. And to do all of this is just going to take us a couple of minutes. So let's get started right away without losing any more time. Great, let's create our process and let's start adding the first steps. Now, the first thing that we need to do is we need to search Twitter for a tweet. So let's get the Twitter connector and let's search between the actions for search tweets. Now, what this is going to do, this is going to search Twitter for a specific hashtag. Now, let's select a hashtag that is trending a lot so that when we test our process, we're going to get some results. So let's go with love. We are also additionally just going to get one result. Just for the sake of this example, also because this could be this could jam up our process if there's too many requests coming in. So you should also be careful with what kind of hash words that you select, so that there is maybe not too many. Otherwise, you're going to get flooded with approvals. Now let's add the approval. So to add an approval, all we need to do is we search for approvals. We click on the approval connect actions, and we have 3 different approvals to select. Now there is a difference between these. So create an approval. This will just allow you to create an approval and get access to the data that you have created inside of this approval. But nothing will happen. Your process will continue and will finish executing without any problem. Wait for an approval. This is a continuation of the create of an approval. So maybe you would like to create an approval in the beginning of the process, set some data, and then later wait for the approval to be approved before continuing with your process. So this is how you would use these 2 options. In our case, we're going to use start and wait for the approval. What this is going to do, it's going to start our process. Once the process starts and it hits the approval stage, it's going to wait at the approval stage until somebody approves. Once this has been approved, the process is going to continue and finish like normal. So let's start immediately. Let's select the type of approval that we want. Now, just to mention one thing, before you can enable approvals, you will need to set up an environment for Power Automate. Now, if you are not doing this in a corporate environment, you would have to set up your own environment. It is a very straightforward process, and it's also free for 90 days. So if you are at this step, you will get a pop-up that tells you and asks you if you want to activate your free trial. All you have to do is click on yes, and you will be able to see and follow along. So approval type, let's select the approval type that we want. There is 4 different approval types. There is a approval that everybody that the approval is sent to must approve. The first person, wait for all responses or custom responses, and wait for just one response. So what we're going to do, instead of creating a custom response, we're just going to use an approve and reject. And we're going to use it on first to respond. This means that we're just creating an approval workflow, an approve or reject option. And the first person that is going to respond to our approval is going to approve the workflow or can approve the workflow. Now let's add who is going to receive this let's type in the title of our approval. So the title is going to be approve Twitter posts for today. And the email that we're going to send it to, so assign to, this is the person that is going to have to approve the process. You can add multiple people in this field, so either email addresses or accounts that might be connected in your network. Details, this would be the description inside of the approval that you would like to approve. In this example, we are going to be using tweet text. So once we have added the tweet text, we can also add a link that we need to click on to see what we are approving, and also a description for the link. In our case, we are not going to be using these options. So now what we have done, we are searching for Twitter for specific tweets. When that tweet is posted, it's going to send us an approval, and if we approve this approval, it will continue with the next steps. So now let's add another action, and let's post to Twitter. So let's post a tweet. The tweet that we are going to be posting is going to be the text of the tweet that we have approved. So, and we can also add the media link so that the tweet is complete. So what this is going to do is, just recapping one more time, once we activate our flow, and we can have an automatic flow, not a manual flow. So once we activate our flow, we are going to search on Twitter for the hashtag word love. Once that hashtag has been found and somebody tweets the word love, we're going to capture that text and that tweet. We are going to send an approval to ourselves to see if we like this tweet. If we like this tweet, we're gonna retweet it or repost it with our account on Twitter. Excellent. Let's test this and see if it's working. So saving obviously our flow, and now let's run the flow and see what happens. This is a good sign. So this means that the workflow is waiting. It has already identified a tweet and right now is waiting for approval. So if we go to our home screen, we should be receiving here it is. We should receive a request to approve this tweet. Now we should have also received this via email. Let me open my email account in the meantime. But let's also take a look at this in detail. So if we go to my actions and we go to approvals, we can see all of our received approvals are sent and the history of all the different approvals that we have previously approved or rejected. Now we can see the details of this approval. So this is the tweet. Now if we like this, we can retweet it on our account. Otherwise, we can just press cancel. So let's follow along and see what will happen. So if we click on approve, this is the post that will be posted automatically on our Twitter if we confirm. So I can also add a description or some comments, but I will not be doing that. I will just click on confirm. In the same time, I will be opening up a email to show you what I have received in my email account. So I have received this in my email account. I have received the description of the tweet and also the button to approve or reject the workflow. Now this is not going to work anymore because I have already approved it online. So you see, a response has been successfully recorded. So this is pretty much it. This is how we create a workflow that needs approval before posting tweets. I hope this was informative for you, and I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you like my content, subscribe downstairs to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.